One of the most important things to understand about the guitar is how it is tuned. The guitar is tuned in fourths. We are to just take the open strings as an example. The open E string, why is there an A underneath it? Well, it's because the guitar is tuned in fourths. And if we count up to 4, E, F, G, A, we get to A. Now about A to D, A, B, C, D. Great. D, D, E, F, G. And then G to B is funny. We do have a half step shift here that you'll have to pay attention to. So we go G, A, B, C. And now we're going to walk that a half step back to B. Okay? And then we're back to our normal fourths. So B, C, D, E. What does that mean for you? Well, it means that, let's say if you were playing an A note on the E string, and you would like to know what's underneath that A note on the next string. Well, A, B, C, D. There's a D underneath there. What's underneath that D? D, E, F, G. So you can use these tricks to help yourself not only navigate, but memorize the fretboard by figuring it out yourself. Of course, that not only works for note names like I just demonstrated, but also for intervals. Let's take an example interval of the fifth. Now that's also a chord progression, the fifth. So what is underneath that fifth interval? 5, 6, 7, back to 1. So there's a 1. Everywhere there's a 5, there's a 1 underneath it, except when we have our shift from G to B. Keep that in mind. Let's pick 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. Everywhere there's a 2, there's a 5 underneath it. So now you know where you can go for a note that's a fifth of the scale, or you could go for a chord that's the fifth chord in the progression. All right, so I think that's super useful, and I think that's the number one first thing anyone should learn when they're learning guitar. If you like these tools, head on over to musiclabs.ca for more information.